Where's it going?
Out to the world.
Out to the world.
To the world.
I don't know.
Well, only the good world is allowed to look. Everybody else has to turn away. How about that?
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
What comes naturally to you about, well, of course, the name of our company is EweGrow.
Is what?
EweGrow.
Oh yeah, EWE.
Yeah,
huh?
that's right. So why is that so apropos? Hint, hint.
Oh, it certainly is. This year I had 11 sheep in January, and I have 32 in February. So I had 9 ewes that had 21 babies in 10 days. It was wild around here. 4 of them had triplets, 4 of them had twins, and 1 had a single. She was a 1-year-old, so she just had 1. It was amazing. It was such abundance. It was unbelievable. Last year we had struggles with deliveries and struggles with sheep. I lost 3 babies last year, after keeping them in my house for, days and days and weeks, and tube feeding and bottle feeding and all that stuff. And it was a very sad year last year. This year, wow.
I met some guardy type dog on the way in.
Oh yes, that's my Patch. He's a livestock protection dog. He's a Great Pyrenees,
Yeah.
and he's wonderful. And I'm allergic to dogs and cats and stuff, so I always wanted to have a dog. And now I have a dog because he's outdoors.
And he loves it outdoors.
He loves it outdoors. He was born in a barn, and he lives in a barn.
Yeah.
So I can be outdoors and brush him, and if the wind's blowing, I stay downwind. I stay upwind of him, and we're just great buds. But I'm just so happy to have him.
So, a little quickie history. How did Lambs and you come together other than Mary?
You mean coming to me?
Yeah, how
My
did your
starting with
life,
lambs and stuff?
How did your life combine
it
with...
was crazy. I ran a bed and breakfast, Crosby House on Western Avenue, and it was time to sell and retire and move here. This was my parents' home, and I had inherited it, and so it was time. It was during COVID. It was time, and there goes my phone. Can you?
No, I almost wish I was rolling, because half of what we are talking about is about eating together as families. Yeah.
And we do that every week. I get together with my family that's local, and we get together and sit together every week as often as we can. Sometimes we have meetings or things like that, but we get together.
Yeah, and we did it last night as a community.
Yeah, and they were there too.
They were?
Yeah, they were there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you Lambs and you, how you came to be, you moved here when you inherited the place, and you said, I gotta have lambs?
No, I said, we had horses here. We had 3 horses here before I moved in. We were renting the place out. And we had, my grandkids had horses, and I'd had a horse since I was 12 years old. So, and then we lost 2 of them, and another one was still alive. And when I sold the bed and breakfast, that I was going to take that money and build a barn. So I did that, but what am I going to put in the barn? My dream was to have a farm. That was, my dream. A little late in life, but that was my dream. And so I looked at the possibility. I looked at the magazine Hobby Farms, and there was a lot about sheep in there, and I probably touched a sheep or something, but never got into sheep. But I started learning about Katahdins, and they're hair sheep. They're not wool sheep. Oh, water's boiling. And turn it down.
Hair sheep, not wool sheep.
Yeah, I'll explain.
Yeah.
And so the things I learned about them were the Katahdins they had less problems with deliveries. You didn't have to shear them, and so they didn't have as much problems with parasites and worms and things like that, because They didn't have all that wool around their butt, and so you didn't have to keep all that cleaned up, and you didn't, and because of that, you didn't have to dock their tails. So there were all these complicated things that you would have. I don't know if I could, at my age, shear, 10 sheep or whatever every year or whatever, but that was very appealing to me. They just shed. They have hair, and they have very thick woolly hair. Some of them curly, some of them straight, but dense enough so they make it great through the winter, but they shed it in the summer. It's all over the place, but they shed it in the summer. So I went to the Katahdin, registry to see if I could find if there were any farms around us so that I could go and learn about them and see them in person and stuff like that. And I found that there was one in Bernardston, a farm in Bernardston. So I called, and this gal named Pat answered, and I said, I'm interested in the Katahdin sheep. Would you be willing to take on a free farmhand for, a few months so I could learn about them? She said, sure, come on down. So it was just, 20 miles down the road. And I hopped in the car. I spent the whole summer down there. And I learned so much. She was educated in agriculture and animal husbandry, so I got more than I could have asked for, and we got to be really good friends. And I bought 5 sheep from her, a ram, and 4 ewes, and we put them in the back of their pickup truck with a cage, and brought them up here, and after I built a barn, of course. I don't know if I said that or not.
So I think that got in there.
I built the barn. And I started with my sheep and keep contact with her all the time. I'm always calling her for advice and stuff. And she's always, we're just really good friends. And so that's how I got my original sheep. And that's why I have the sheep now. And I love it. I just love it.
So here's the very big, $100 million question. Do you eat your sheep?
I do. That look on your face. You know what Pat said to me? You're not going to be able to eat your sheep. I said, really? I wasn't sure either. But you know what? Everything changes. I mean, the cycle of life, you give them the best you can, you love them up, and then you eat them.
How do you choose the Edie's? Yeah, the munchies, the one you're going to gnaw on.
I do, like, for instance, you can't keep I have 2 rams right now, but you really shouldn't have more than 1 or 2 rams if you have a small herd like I do. And so the boys,
sorry,
they're number 1. They're the first ones to go. And I have never butchered I've never had butchered a female. I've never done that with.
Have you done the butchery?
No,
You import the talent.
I will not do the butchering.
You import the talent.
I do stick them in the back of my car. I put them in the back of my car and drive them across the river to the butcher.
Yeah.
Because he's just over on the other side of the river, and he does the sheep for me.
Yeah.
But I also sell the sheep that are extra.
Yeah.
That I'm not gonna use for my own freezer or my family's.
Yeah.
I just sell the sheep. I can't sell meat, but I can sell the sheep.
The sheep whole.
Right.
Yeah.
And several people take them to raise.
Yeah.
In their own pastures and stuff. And others, this year we're going to have some that we're going to set up a couple of new flocks in the area. Wow. So I'm very excited about that. I'd much rather do that anyhow.
Yeah, well, from my understanding, you can correct me because I don't have hands-on experience. A flock will kind of grow and grow and grow really quickly if you don't
as you can
eat
see. Yeah, and I try to I've told myself that I am not going to go over 12 sheep till winter over. So I've got 32 now.
I'm gonna pan over to the window, and then we'll pick it up when we go outside.
All right.
Okay.
Very good.
Oh, Do you have a name for your farm and a name and all that good stuff?
Well, it's unofficial, but I call it the Valley Brook Farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pam. Here we go. Let's see, I just saw them. There's some of them. I see a few. Oh, look at the babies. We're going to go out in a minute, folks.
Yeah.
Or a couple minutes. Look at. What a wonderful thing. Okay. I'm going out to see the sheepies.
I want to put on my other shoes.
Yep. The mucky muck ones?
Yes, I've got a few of them here. As you can see, there's the warm ones and the cool ones.
Yeah,
and it depends on what pair of socks I have on. Which
That's
ones
right.
fit.
I might have socks that make my feet like 2 times bigger.
Yes. So then they're the warm ones, so you have to wear the cooler shoes.
Well, it's amazing how a pair of socks will save you a lot of fuel.
Yeah, that's true.
At least for me, I can keep it like down at 60 if
long
I've
as your
got
feet are
serious
warm,
socks.
right?
Yeah, right. Head and feet. Hello.
Hey guys, those are my 2 rams.
Ah.
The small one is just a year old, and there's Patch. I keep them in that pasture.
Mm-hmm. Do they stay apart except for, when they're having fun
Pretty
in
much.
season?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
'cause they would bother
I could put them all together right now, but then I'd have to. I have to do so much hands-on with the little ones and the ewes right now because I'm separating them to feed them so they all get equal food.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to do that separation thing. And the ram, he's a sweetheart, but I don't turn my back on him.
Really? Would he bite you in the? Would he bite you
Oh,
in the back?
they don't bite.
They don't. I mean, I said butt.
They don't, but yes.
They would bite you and bump you over.
Yes, he might. He might, and he can do that anytime he feels like it. I mean, he could be just playing with you, but
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. You don't want to end face up in a pie.
I'm too old. I don't want to.
Get it.
I don't want to play like that.
Oh, look at.
So I'm
right
careful
on
around
cue.
him.
She just like, I'll make my entrance now. And that she's got triplets.
Yeah, she's got triplets.
Do you know what you have, boys and girls wise yet? Can
Would you
tell?
believe I don't?
Is it because you can't tell
I
yet?
didn't write it down while I was there during the delivery because I was actively involved.
Yeah.
And then I'd forget, and I'd go down the next day, and there were so many. And I go, oh no, was that 2 boys and a girl, or was that? Oh, I can't remember. I'll check later. Well, I'm still checking, and it's been almost a month.
What, are you going to tag them with color paint or something?
You'll see.
Okay.
I have them tagged with, who their mother is. That's another thing, because they're all together. And some of them try to sneak something on some of the non-mothers, and as soon as they recognize that that's not mine,
Yeah.
they kick them away. So I don't even know who belongs to who half of the time.
Should we go down before the?
Let's go.
I don't know how much battery we have
All right,
gotten,
let's
so I'm gonna.
We'll have to walk around this fence
Okay.
because I'm not gonna bring you in with him.
Because which one, Patch or the other?
No, the Patch is fine. It's the ram.
He would be interested.
He might.
He might. Well, I'm not afraid of you, especially if you're on the other side of the fence.
Exactly. It works just fine that way. Hello, Patch. You want to say hello?
Hi, Patch. Hi, sweetheart.
He's he's sniffing.
Hi. Hi, beauty. Hello. I'm glad it's not electrified. Yeah.
Oh, you have a dog in the
At
car.
least one.
Oh,
I think
my.
2.
You hear that, Patch, huh?
You can see him.
Oh, yeah. He's wagging.
Yeah.
Come on, Pop.
So that's why I had to pull out my whole bag without letting him out. So this could be slippery in the winter, couldn't it?
Well, we don't, then I go down and around.
You go all the way around, yeah. But you literally, you won't walk through there?
Huh?
You won't-
Not when he's loose unless I have my pepper spray with me.
Wow.
And then, and the pepper spray, all he has to do is see it.
Oh, well, yeah,
I go
there
like
you go.
this, and he goes, okay. Okay. He's really a sweetheart. He loves to be brushed and rubbed and
Too much
patted.
sweetness. Yeah.
But, out in the pasture,
Yeah. So is that compost?
That is when we put this drive into the barn.
Mm-hmm.
That's all the topsoil.
Oh, wow.
And it was going to get spread out in the fields out there, but I'll tell you, the animals have so much fun on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, so I've used it in, when I put it in my garden, because there's not even any rocks in it.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at that. In
Yeah.
Vermont, I don't know. For years and years, I'd go by the fields as they were spreading it, where they were growing corn. And for some reason, I coveted that dirt. All I wanted to go out was I wanted a couple of barrels of dirt.
Oh, yeah, that is good dirt.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi,
I've heard about you. Oh, the horse smell is still here. I love it.
Oh, I don't know. That's like sheep, I think.
Is that sheep?
That's sheep.
Maybe they smell the same.
Well, a little bit. Hello, baby. Hello. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. I know, and you're going to be jealous, and then you're going to go in with the other sheep.
Hi, baby. It's such a pleasure to meet you. It is.
What I'm going to do is get some.
Yeah.
I have some.
Okay.
So we're going to go in the paddock. Oh, they hear me.
Oh, look at here
They're
they
coming.
come.
They're coming. I'll put the lights on. They're going to be inside now.
They're all coming in. You can't. The light is too. Oh, and this guy is saying hello too. It's a party. When you started a party.
It's not quiet anymore. It's not quiet anymore. Come
Hi,
on.
sweethearts. Oh, that's clever. Come on. Hi, mommies. What? I hear you had a bumper crop. What do you think? Hi, baby. Oh, you're so darling. Yes, my name is Emily. I've got a company named EweGrow.
No, this
Hi,
is Birch.
Hi, Birch.
She's a pretty girl.
Yeah. Do you have an alpha female? Do they?
Yes, honeybee right there with the green. Alpha. Definitely.
Do they switch leadership roles? This is what
They
I've
don't
heard.
seem to, but
They don't seem to.
you don't want it? Oh, you do. I know you're a piggy. You're Miss Piggy.
Hi,
Yes, you're
honey.
Miss Piggy.
Are you curious? Are you curious? You can see. Hi.
Want some or not?
Look at you.
Want some or not?
That's my toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my toe.
Well, now you're coming. Okay.
Yeah, look at
try it.
Is that yummy? Yeah, I didn't. Are they sweet eaters? Like do they like little pieces of candy and stuff like that, like you do with horses?
I don't think so. I've never given them candy. This is pelleted hay,
Uh huh.
which because I'm running low on hay.
Look at your beautiful coat. Do we not talk about things like products that come from?
Oh, I don't think they
Well,
think much of it.
they can sense it maybe. Hi there. You're so great. You're so great. Oh.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Oh my goodness. It's just so easy to fall in love with these
It
guys.
is, and they're so gentle. That's another thing, I thought about having horses, but the horses, as you're getting older, and
Can be mischievous.
and I'll be 80 this year.
No.
Yes. And I'll
Wait
be
a
80
second.
This year.
This is the new, what, 50?
What are you doing?
I am looking up to you. I'm going to do my best. Oh, he's getting practice. He was just mounting the little baby was mounting the other one.
Oh.
Maybe you can tell something there. Oh, look at that nice little door. It put over. Look at that. Is that their special place that only the
This
little
is called the creep in there.
Uh-huh.
So the mothers can't fit
Uh-huh.
in there. You feed them in there, and they have their own hay. They have their own place to keep heater in there. They have their own water, and their mothers eat everything, and just
Look at there they go. So do they like toys, or is that the sum of toys?
Their toys are things like this. Jump up on top of.
Yeah. They definitely are liking going in their own space, aren't they? There they go. You going in? Oh, aren't you cute? Aren't you cute?
She's a cute little.
Yes, you are.
And she is too.
Are you twinsies? Are you twinsies? Are you twinsies? Oh yeah. That's an iPhone.
Very curious.
Don't ever get addicted to one.
Very curious.
Oh my goodness.
But they're so sweet. They're such sweet animals,
Yeah.
And at my age, there's something I can handle without worrying about, although they do get a little rough sometimes.
Do they?
Food time, when they decide that, and I'm trying to pour the food in the thing, and they all, I get crushed in the
Yeah,
middle.
and they don't know they don't know very much about
Nah,
the pepper spray yet or anything.
Oh, no, I've never had to use it on them. I just, yes.
Hi, baby.
Hello.
See,
So I
that's
had
my idea of growing old. I don't want to go to some old folks. I want to be on a farm watching baby ducks, baby chickens, squirrels, and shucking peas or
Yes.
whatever,
I'm there with you.
Yeah.
That has been, and I'm very thankful, because at my age, I have so many friends that can't do what I can do.
Yeah.
And I'm, any day could change. So I'm thankful for every single day.
Yeah. And
Every single day.
it's
Now
just
they know you, they're coming up around.
hi, loves. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, well. So I see the long tail. Is
Yep.
that what sheep's tail usually look like?
Yes.
And
They
then,
have to
okay.
dock the wool sheep, they have to dock them because they get too much, flies and stuff like that. They have to-
They're nicer with their tails. I had a cocker spaniel that had her tail.
A long tail?
And I think they get kind of cranky, those cockers, and I think she wasn't, because she had her tail.
Oh.
And she was the best little girl. She just was so friendly to everybody, and I think it was because, I like to say, but she looked like a mini little golden retriever.
Oh. They've got dirt on their noses from that pile of dirt out there.
So they get out there sometimes?
Yes, I just switched them yesterday,
Oh.
so that they could have this pasture because it's bigger,
Yeah,
and there's, I've been praying for grass.
yeah.
And there's more to eat in it right now, because like I said, I'm low on the hay, so I'm trying to
Yeah.
make it to good grass.
Is it financially disadvantageous to raise them, or does it work out?
I don't make money.
You don't make money, but you don't have weird meat.
That's exactly right. I'm not doing it,
Yeah.
It's nice to
Mhm.
sell them. I traded several sheep last year for hay,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. I suppose somebody could make money on it. I don't know. I'm not doing it as a business. I'm not.
No,
Not at
it's a
all.
different thing.
Yeah.
Can you put your finger on it?
And I'm too old. I have another business.
I'm not gonna agree with you that you're too old for anything but fun. But if it's not fun anymore, then don't do it.
Fun. And that's it. I say to my kids, because they go, Mom! I keep coming up with stuff. They say, Mom! And I say, every single day I come down here, twice a day, sometimes more, to feed and spend time with them and everything, and I love every minute of it. I love it. It's such a joy. And they're so much fun, and they change all the time, and they start off scared of you, and then they learn that you're somebody that'll give them a nice rub like this. They practically fall asleep. Yeah, don't you? Yeah.
Well,
So.
it's a lot better than watching TV, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. And I have some of them coordinated the colors with their mothers, so that
Oh, I
their
see.
collars.
Yep.
But you can see there are a lot of them that have no collars because I don't know who they belong to. I'm trying though.
A bumper crop this
Oh,
year.
it was a bumper crop. Oh my.
And-
They rub it off.
Uh-huh.
That's minerals.
Just mineral water?
Mineral, dried minerals and salt.
Oh, yummy,
And,
yummy. Like
yeah.
potato chips.
This is
For
Maple.
Hi, Maple.
She's
Hi,
a wonderful
Maple.
mother.
Are some better than others?
Yes, definitely. And that would be another reason why I would get rid of one. I would choose her to go.
Now,
But I
who's been a
haven't done
good-
it yet because they're not as good mothers.
Wow.
And so I'll keep the ones that are good mothers,
Yeah,
you know, because I'm going to have another crop the next year. So,
yeah.
but I have, like I said, all my views right now, I've kept them.
You hear that? Be good moms.
They're checking you out. Your feet, your.
I would have brought goodies. Are carrots like goodies?
Some of them like carrots, some don't. Cabbage, some of them like I bring cabbage down to them.
So the sheep milk, is that a thing?
The what?
Sheep milk for people?
Yes, and I do have, and that's one of my projects that
To
I
figure
haven't
out
done yet.
Do you like goat milk stuff?
No.
Do I like the animals, and I don't like them.
I was thinking of making cheese.
Cheese? Well, goat cheese is kind of weird. Even
Oh,
but
yes,
feta
but
is good.
but sheep cheese you can make all kinds of cheese.
Yeah, I know.
So I want to try it. And do you know that sheep, it takes half as much sheep milk to make the cheese as it does goat and cow,
Oh, wow.
because they have such a high fat content.
Wow. You know, they seem like the moms are saying like, yeah, I've had enough. You guys don't need me anymore.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at them, and so you'd have to catch them right after they had their babies and isolate them and figure out how to get your hands
but you
in there.
wouldn't do it right after. You would do it when they're old, when the babies don't need, like the first few days, a couple of days is, or
Yeah,
hours is
instrumental.
colostrum,
Yeah.
and then they really need to get a good start. But I have 4 of them with triplets and 2 with twins, and I
They
don't want
need
to
it,
take.
yeah.
They've
Yeah.
only have 2 teats.
Yeah.
know.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
very many.
So when they have 3, that's a challenge, isn't
Hi
it?
there. Yes, we're talking about everything about you.
You get plenty of milk. Look at you.
With horses, they kind of bite a little. Pigs can be pretty dangerous that way too. This is a really good solution.
It's perfect for me. It's been perfect.
Well, we'll go back. Oh, look at there. You see, there's the potential right there.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't mean to be rude. I was just.
That's not rude. That's a good thing. She has twins,
Yeah.
and if she called, her 2 twins would come running,
Oh.
and they're not around right now. I think they must be in there, in the creek.
So, do you get to go away ever?
I haven't gone away since I've had the sheep.
Why did I know about that question?
I'm going to go away this June. My whole family is meeting me in Tennessee, and so I have so there's 5 couples that'll be coming down,
And
we're
taking
gonna,
care of the farm? No.
No, they're coming down to Tennessee to spend time with their mother.
But how are you gonna? I mean, that's the biggest deal for me.
I have some very dear friends who are going to, and he helps me out with the, cleaning stalls and stuff, and they're gonna feed the sheep. They love the sheep,
Oh,
and
good.
the sheep love them.
Good.
So, hello.
Yeah, that'll be
This
good.
is my alpha mama. She's the oldest.
Now, what is old for a sheep?
Well, they're like dogs. They live
12?
to about 15.
15.
So she's 3.
Oh, you're baby alpha.
Yeah, she's
You're baby alpha.
But see, they can they start breeding at 5 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to miss it. That was too funny.
What
This one did just like a helicopter leap off of the bale, all 4 feet up. So you don't have to do any mowing. That's an assumption.
Well, I do mow around the house and stuff. Wherever it isn't fenced, I have to mow. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I do, but.
Wow, you guys, look at all the life you did. Look at all the life you did.
Definitely do.
Yeah. Oh, here comes someone. All right. My fingers are getting chilly. What do you do when it's really cold? Do you have water running here and everything?
I have, yes, I have a water right over there.
And that'll come right up.
Yep.
Because, you know, when I do the chickens, it's like, can I get out and get everything done before my fingers freeze off?
Yes.
Is it kind of like that for you?
I have some nice warm mittens. And I have to keep taking them off and on because
Yeah.
you can't do a lot of things when you have the mittens
Yeah.
on, but I can stay warm that way.
But it's less work because they haven't had their babies here. Well, it was cold. It was cold.
Yeah, it was cold, yes.
Yeah.
And it's not a lot of work. I mean, it's really, they're just easygoing animals mostly.
Except for birthing time. Or is
Yeah,
that
that's intense. That can be very intense.
Do you sleep down here or do you have a little camera?
But you
or-
can kind of tell, there's signs. And, like with us, when you're starting labor, you're like, so you can usually tell. I've been surprised a few times because I've come down here and gone, where did they come from? And they do fine on their own.
Do you have to get involved and pull them out and all?
We have had to do that, yes. Yep. Yeah, last year, that was rough. But this year, yeah, like we've had, you're supposed to have 2 feet and a nose that come out.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's only 1 foot,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta go in for the second. Because you can't let that, the baby won't come out if it's stuck, the arm is stuck somewhere. So you have to go in for the,
Wow.
yeah. That we had to do this year
Yeah.
twice. And,
You did that twice this year?
yep, we did that twice this year. We had 2 that had just, but most of the time they're pretty good.
Wow, you're
And if I'm
seasoned.
here, I usually, take, clear their face, the
Yeah.
baby's face after they're born, although the mother does just fine too. But
Yeah.
she loves the help. They love the help.
They do.
They do.
Then you
do.
tell them, what a good job, Mom, right? Oh, thank you, Lynn, for sharing.
Aren't they sweet?
They are sweet. Somebody called. Somebody said, come with me. Come on, time to go.
That's right. Somebody was calling. Who called?
Up. Yep.
Oh, that's, yep.
All right, that's Maple. You're Maple. I remember you.
What?
What did you just say?
I said, well, they were nursing, and they had to get down on their knees. They're not, these babies aren't even a month old yet, and they're just so good sized. This is Freckles.
Oh,
He has a
wow.
twin sister, and they look exactly alike, except his freckles are a little bigger.
Is that his mama?
No.
No? Oh, these are so darling. Okay, I don't know how to.
But he's a month old, and he's interested in a female.
I saw some of them getting some action there.
Ridiculous. I can't believe how early they get. Look, he's trying to. That's not his mother either.
And they can come in when it's cold in here?
Well, I close them up at night. Yes,
Yeah.
they can come in, and this part is kind of airy, but over on this side it's warmer. So, and
Yeah.
they have this little igloo here, and they have a heat lamp over there.
Oh, nice. All right, my
But you're
dears.
pretty well equipped, aren't you? Come here. Come on. Hello, sweetheart. No. You want to try this? Huh? Yeah. How about that?
Oh, it's so easy to fall in love with these guys, isn't it?
It really is. Isn't that good, huh? Yeah. Out of the way. All right. Now see you go. You hear it. It's supper time.
have upper teeth and how you have that bump on your nose because you're a ram. I said you look Jewish, and I'm gonna stand by it. You're the next one. Hi. Hi.
Is he playing?
Bye. Bye. See the bee entrance.
Right there, the 3.
Oh yeah.
entrances.
Right there. Yeah. Wow. They're not coming out. Did they come out already?
They do on a sunny day. They won't come out today because it's windy.
Yep.
But they do on a sunny day. They come out. They clean out their, they
Yep.
come out to poop.
Huh.
They fly, poop, and go back in.
Wow.
And they also clean out any debris in their hive.
Well, I'm going to save my
They're busy ladies.
I'm going to save my footage because
The bees are all those bees are girls that are working and keeping things going. They will have drones. They'll lay some eggs that'll be made into drones, and those are the guys, and they just get fed and taken care of until they take the flight with the queen, and they just mate with her and they die.
Wow.
That's it. They do no work. So the worker, this is like this. Don't take a picture in here.
Okay.
And this one's got the bees in it, so I'm gonna open this one because it doesn't, because I don't wanna. So you can see that it has, the frames are this way. And so we just open it up like this. Now there's 2 chambers. There's the brood chamber down at the bottom, and this is the honey chamber. And I don't know if this is stuck. No, it isn't. So all I have to do is this, and then I just pull out the frames.
If you kept them in the same order, do you generally do keep them in the same order?
What, the frames?
Yeah.
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 But for me, I mean, I can't lift those things, and it's just too much weight for
Yeah.
me.
And they're all insulated here.
Yeah, well, yeah, I stick this stuff all over it just to keep them
Yeah.
warmer.
Yeah,
So-
what a good idea to put them inside. You know, there's bee buildings. I'll have to tell you about it. Have you ever heard of those?
I've seen there's all kinds of different things you can do now.
Yeah, they put the bees on the outside, but the building they can't get in, and people lie on benches on top, and they swear the humming and the smell and everything.
There's a gal over. You may want to do one of these over where I got the hives. She does tours to Slovenia to see their system over there and stuff. But she has a bee room, and of course it's got these, and on top of them is a bunk bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what people can come in and, and it's the smell of the.
So have you been bitten and you're overcut? You don't deal.
Oh yes, I have.
Now that
I
scares me.
like I have an allergy, but it's not
You're kidding.
like I'm allergic to the dog too. See. And I'm allergic to, but I get a lot of edema. I just blow up. I have to show you a picture of me with one got me in the mouth. Oh, I don't know who that person is. Let me tell you. Oh my gosh.
Do you
it's
wear
so
your
bad.
whole outfit and everything?
Pardon?
Do you wear an outfit?
Oh, I definitely do. I started off, and I wanted to. I do. You wear the hat. You wear the top anyhow because the netting, because they like holes, so you got your eyes and your nose and your ears, so you don't want them to check you out that way.
Oh wow.
So you wear the hood, but after I got stung a couple of times and I had my reactions, then I started wearing the whole suit.
Uh-huh.
And at first I wasn't using gloves, and it was kind of neat. Dealing with the bees all over you and everything. But after I got stung a couple of times, I started wearing the gloves too. This is actually a smoker, yeah.
That tells them to get out. You're about to take the.
Yeah,
about to
what they
take
do,
the
they're
honey.
not sure exactly. Well, you hear all different stories of what the smoking does.
Yeah.
About you watch them and they all go to the honey and they start engorging themselves with honey.
When you put the smoke in
when
there.
you smoke it,
Because they think they might have to travel.
that's right. They're going to have to travel and maybe take honey with them because they want to live for a while. And
Have you tried it with pot smoke?
with what?
Pot smoke.
Pot?
I mean,
No. I've never heard of it.
What would happen?
No,
if
just a few little, a little bit of pine needles and stuff like that. That's all I've used.
It's an idea.
Yeah, it's an idea, but not interested. Now they're saying all kinds of things about it that we never heard before.
Yep.
That they're, because they're doing research, because they're watching.
Show You Grow is interested in what people grow. If you have a farm or a project or a garden that you'd like to share, we'd like to help you share it with more of the world. Contact us at EweGrow@yahoo.com. Thanks for being with us.